From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep for Cincinnati, the rookie Charlie Jones. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Big 13. Check.
Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow on play action. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
11 mighty. And
Burrow going to fake to mix it, and now look to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11.
16, Mike 16. Watch the run.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they pass.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. To the air again, Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here we go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Bang, 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 bang. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Focus, defense, focus.
Now it's Burrow.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11.
Check Mike 16. Check Mike 16. Here we go.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Let's see what you got.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check 53's Mike.
Now Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Here we
Well,
go.
this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Watch the edge.
11 MT. Tape. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Second and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Cup beats the D for a first that time. There really was a defense who could stop him the last 2 years. Only an ankle injury slowed him down, ending his 2022 season after 9 games. He was on an all-pro pace, and we expect to see the same again this year.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
32.
Stafford now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
50.
Well, Stafford going to change it up here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Right, 80. What is that?
Number 16's coming. Check.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Mike 16. Mike 16.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Dotz.
Running with Howard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you... And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now, this works, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. What were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. And he fends him off. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Ty Johnson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Crosby connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Watch the screen.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Check 3, check 3. Check 31, check 31. Check 99, check 99. Out, 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 out. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Check, check. Press up.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They go to Johnson again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Now a play fake it at Stafford. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep. His first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On third down, Burrow. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 53. Bandit. Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now Burrow changing the look. That one looks like he'll throw here. To mix. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now Stafford. It's caught by Aguilar. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check. Crunch.
Johnson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
No. Off. Alert.
Now it's Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught at the 10. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And he got it. The kick is gone, and a fantastic finish here on a Monday night. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Cincinnati, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.